Have you ever wondered about the historical existence of Jesus Christ and how different religions perceive him? It's a topic that's been discussed, debated, and dissected by scholars across the globe. Almost all scholars concur that Jesus Christ indeed existed. However, they're divided on how accurately the Jesus depicted in the Bible reflects the historical figure. In Judaism, the perception of Jesus is quite different. Most Jews hold that Jesus Christ was not the Messiah as he didn't fulfill the messianic prophecy. They also refute the belief in Christ's resurrection and divinity. The Islamic perspective presents another angle. In Islam, Jesus, known as Isa, is revered as an important prophet and a Messiah. Muslims believe in the virgin birth of Jesus, but they don't view him as the Son of God. Instead, they believe that God ascended Jesus to heaven, contradicting the crucifixion narrative. Thus, while there's agreement on the existence of Jesus Christ, his identity varies across religious beliefs. What do we know about Jesus' life and the times he lived in? Unraveling this question, let's delve into some intriguing facts. Jesus worked as a carpenter for 18 years, from the age of 12 to 30. This profession made him akin to a day laborer of his time. Interestingly, Jesus was considered a radical in his society. He broke societal norms by engaging with women, associating with sinners, and allowing his followers to pick grain on the Sabbath. Physically, scholars believe Jesus stood about 5 feet 5 inches tall, aligning with the average height of adult males in that era. As we explore significant events surrounding his death, it's worth noting that 2 solar eclipses occurred during this period, one in 29 AD and another in 33 AD. The Christian Gospels recount the skies darkening after Jesus' crucifixion, suggesting his death coincided with one of these eclipses. These facts paint a vivid picture of Jesus' life and the historical context of his time. The crucifixion of Jesus Christ is a central event in Christian belief, but what do we really know about it? The journey to crucifixion started with Jesus' arrest and trial by the Sanhedrin. He was then sentenced by Pontius Pilate to be scourged and crucified. The path Jesus took to his crucifixion is known as the Via Dolorosa, Latin for way of grief or way of suffering. In keeping with Roman practices, Jesus was made to carry his own cross to Golgotha, the outskirts of town. The word crucifixion itself means fixed to a cross, a punishment Roman orator Cicero described as the most cruel and most terrifying. Before his death, Jesus, expressing his thirst, was offered wine mixed with myrrh or gall, which he refused. His crucifixion, taking approximately 6 hours, is a universally acknowledged fact, though scholars vary in their interpretation of its reasons and context. The crucifixion stands as a testament to the suffering Jesus endured, a fact that is universally acknowledged. What happened after Jesus' death, and what is his enduring legacy? Let's delve into this fascinating chapter of history. The title Christ comes from a Greek word meaning anointed one. It was in the aftermath of his death that Jesus' brother James assumed leadership of the Jerusalem church, further cementing the legacy of Jesus. Artistic depictions of Jesus often feature a halo, a symbol of heavenly power originally associated with the sun god. This symbol's appropriation signifies the profound influence of Jesus, even in artistic and cultural realms. The debates surrounding Jesus' life didn't cease with his passing. For instance, experts still argue over whether 3 or 4 nails were used in his execution. Today, at least 30 nails are venerated as holy throughout Europe. Contentious discussions also revolve around Jesus' personal life. He had at least 4 brothers and 2 sisters, but whether he married or had children remains a hotly debated topic. Jesus' impact, both during his life and after his death, remains significant, sparking debates and shaping beliefs around the world. In the vast expanse of history, few figures have left such a profound and enduring legacy as Jesus Christ. His life and teachings influence millions. History constantly evolves. Like, share, and subscribe. Stay curious and the quest for knowledge. Until next time, farewell.